Welcome everyone. Today I am here with Mr. Andile Ngcaba, who is the chairman and founder of Convergence Partners. So how are you today?
I'm good. And how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Yes.
Well, may you please give us an introduction of yourself and a brief overview of Convergence Partners?
So Convergence Partners is a private equity fund and that invests in technology across the African continent. And we are really proud here as one of the investors of here at Datacentrix, and Datacentrix is hosting this great, wonderful event, which is Showcase 2024. So we are investors in technology. That's what Convergence Partners is all about.
All right, so I heard you doing a presentation earlier on. Can you give us a brief summary of what you were
So
talking
what I was talking about, I created 3 personas,
Okay.
right? One persona called, Tandi, is a chief data scientist in a bank called Bank X.
Yes.
And I was having a conversation with her about what are really the issues that she's dealing with, she's going to deal with in terms of data governance, AI policies, and how to implement all of these in running a bank. This is just, and then the second one is Jonathan, who is basically, the CEO of Pharma X, which is a big pharmaceutical company, how pharmaceutical companies should look at artificial intelligence in terms of making sure that your health data is secured, privacy issues, it's different to apply AI in pharmaceuticals than in any other sector. And then the last one was a minister of AI from a continent called Antarctica, who basically I was advising the minister on what not to do and what to do in terms of policies of that continent from an AI point of view. So I created 3 personas who I had a conversation with, almost in a panel, around the issues of AI sovereignty and data governance, which are critical when we talk about AI, because you don't want your personal information to be anywhere. You want at least to make sure that your personal information, your company's information, your family information, issues, your children and everything are looked after, not just information to be in any database and be used in anyhow. So you need to provide those, in particular when you deal with clients. So clients' data is very important. If you are an IT person in a company or providing IT services, you need to understand that you're dealing with clients' data, right? Not just the infrastructure, the data itself, how sensitive that is, and what policies guide that.
All right, so that was very informative. You spoke about AI. Now, I want to know, are there any policies around AI globally?
Oh, yeah. For instance, Europeans have got something called, they passed a law called the AI Act, which they've just passed recently in Brussels. The US also has got some AI laws and policies, and a number of other countries. So it is important for countries to think about laws of AI, policies of AI, but those laws and policies must bring innovation. They must talk about how you educate, how you do research, how you advance AI, rather than to regulate AI and basically push it backwards.
All right, sir. Our next question that we have is, why do you think that AI is going to change lives?
It's not going to, it is changing everything.
Yeah, already.
Because, the good thing is that artificial intelligence, right? While it has been there for the last 40 years, in research and in various universities, but today it's coming to the product in your phone, in your computer, in your camera, basically in everything we do. So it's important for companies to embrace AI very quickly, because what it will do, it will enhance your services, it will improve your relationship with your clients, it will improve generally the efficiency of you running a business. It's going to change everything that we do as humans. But unfortunately, it also has negatives which we must look at. Yes, things such as bias, you know, that because when you write an algorithm and you say this is a female, this is a male, right? Or this person is black or this person is white, sometimes the scales they use for a white complexion or for a white skin, if you want, right? They use that technology called Fitzpatrick scale, which has about 7 different, you know, tones of shades of skin. And then there's another technology developed by a guy called Monk, which has about 11, basically, which caters for skins like me and you and Bonani here, this very, very dark guy who's here in front of us.
Yes.
So you need then to be able to recognize people and not say this AI, anyone who's black, it sees them as one.
One tone.
No, that it won't differentiate between 2, 3, 4, 5 black people.
Okay.
Because AI does not see black faces.
All right.
You understand?
That's very
Or AI sometimes mistake women to be male, or mistakes males to be women. So these are all the things that AI can do at a surface level. But there are other deeper issues that, you know, I mean, we have to guard against, you know, of prejudice. Let's say you use AI in order to approve, for instance, loans by saying who you are, where you are, how much you earn, this and this and this and this and this. You want a loan of this. And then AI produces a report that gives you an answer that says no to you, simply because the information that has been gathered basically presents negatives. Let's say negative about where you stay, negative about this, about this, about this, and then it decides not to give you a loan.
Yes.
And that's the bias we have to be very careful about. That as we input data, that data must not make us end up having AI that will negatively make bad decisions against people. The last one I talked about is weapons of war. We must avoid that AI will be used in war. If it is going to be, there must be protocols of war and agreements like Geneva Convention on how certain weapons are used. Otherwise, these things can be deadly.
All right. But are there already policies?
Where? In the world?
In the war side of things?
No.
Okay, not yet.
No, not yet, yes.
All right. Our next question is, what was your role in developing the New Dawn Satellite Company and CCOM? How did that...
We are now in a different topic.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't plan for that, but,
okay.
But it's okay. I mean, look, the satellite we launched, this is about 10 years ago. I mean, it's one of the greatest projects which we are very proud of. We designed the satellite, we launched it, still up in the air, up in sky, up in space. It provides services to a number of people. Of course, we sold it, yeah. So, yeah.
All right. The last question would be, what was the significance of this Datacentrix Showcase this year?
Look, when the CEO opened at the start of this, to me he showed something startling, statistics about 40% of the leadership of the industry. I don't know if you've seen that slide.
Okay.
Right? I think that's something that knocked my head of what's happening in the industry as was presented. Right? I mean, I think the message was the industry needs great leadership.
Definitely.
Right? For the companies need great leaders, the industry needs great leadership. I think Datacentrix has great leadership. But I think the message, that's the message I got. But also, I think the panel of one Tottenham CIO and the MD of HPE was one of the interesting panels, showing the application of technology in sport. That was exceptional to me. But of course, the CIO panel, you know, which was run by Duncan MacLeod, also went deeper into talking about the things that affect cybersecurity issues, you know, the things that affect how AI is seen today. I mean, you had the lady who is the director of technology from the University of Free State saying, how are you going to design new academic models in an era of AI? This was a good example to say, this is going to change learning and teaching. Because students go to ChatGPT to get the answers and they respond to things. So that panel was great. Again, just now, Azawu was showing the macroeconomic picture and relating it to AI and agriculture. This morning was exceptional, starting from the CEO right up to now, the chief economist of Econometrics, who really presented, you know, a wonderful. So yeah, I mean, it's been exciting. This afternoon is exciting too. The evening is even way more exciting. I can't wait for that one.
All of that.
But thank you very much for everything.
Thank you for your time, so we really appreciate it. That
Thank
was
you.
very informative. Thank you.
Let's cut it.